everyone, welcome back to another Odoo 18 tutorial by Cybrosys. If you are using Odoo CRM, you know how crucial it is to keep track of your sales pipeline. But what about predicting your future sales? That's where the incredibly powerful forecast reports comes in. In today's video, I'm going to give you a complete step-by-step walkthrough of the Odoo CRM Forecast Report. Without wasting any time, let's dive into the video. First things first, how do we get to this amazing report? It's super simple. You'll want to navigate to the CRM app from the Odoo dashboard. So here is the CRM. Without hesitation, you can simply click on that and then search for the reporting menu. So here we have the reporting menu, under which you have a sub menu called the forecast. Just click on that and there you have it. This is your forecast report. By default, you'll see opportunities assigned to your pipeline, which are expected to close within the next 4 months. And this will be grouped by month in this clear Kanban view. And opportunities without an expected closing date will also show up over here. So these are the result of the filters that we have over here. And this report is incredibly intuitive. That is, opportunities are neatly grouped by the month of their expected closing, as you can see. And which is actually a field on each of these opportunity forms. So I simply show you. This is an opportunity which is first exhibition. I'm opening it. Here you can see a field called expected closing and the date or that particular date, closing date is specified over here. So before I mention that, the ones in which expected closing is not mentioned will also be displayed here. So here we have one which is a modern open space. So here you can see expected closing is not yet mentioned, but still this is getting displayed in this particular report. Okay, so the best part is that you can directly change an opportunity's expected closing date right from this page. So you can just click and drag an opportunity card for 1 month's column to another. Okay, so these are the ones with without an expected closing date. And if you want to change the date, okay, what you have to do, simply drag and drop it to whatever date you want. So I'm putting it to June. Okay, so now if you open this, not the modern one, right? It was a different one. So you can find the first exhibition, you can find the date has come. Similarly, you have a lot of opportunities under none. Okay, so just drag and drop it to the desired month which you want to assign that particular, opportunity to. So that's how simply you can do it. And you can see how the expected revenue at the top of the column instantly gets updated. So this got updated. I'll show you one more thing. I'm dragging and dropping it to July. So here you can see the revenue has been getting updated. Okay. So that's how you can simply do it. So that's real-time forecasting in action. So by default, opportunities are grouped by month, but you can easily change this time frame. So for that, you have to simply go to this down arrow, click on that, and then you have the group by section. So simply expand it and you can see the expected closing over there. Okay, you can select a different time period like week or, quarters and all. So you can see right now it has been chosen as a month. So if you want to change it to a quarter, a year, or even a week, even day, that is possible. So I'm putting it to week. Okay. So the result will be different. I'm removing this month over here. So it's taking week. You can see week 25, week 26. So based on what you choose, you can see the results in the Kanban view. I'm putting it back to month itself. So multiple filters, that is group by filters, can be used at once. So that's how you can do it. And manually update expected closing date. That is a tip I'm giving you. You can actually manually update the expected closing date. So another quick tip which I have to give is that while dragging and dropping in, it is super convenient. You can also manually update the expected closing field. Okay, directly on the opportunity card. So you can just click on the Kanban card to open the detailed view. So here you have the expected closing field and then you can use the calendar to pick the new date and it actually offers a precise control. Rather than putting it to a random day, you can actually specify what day of the month you want the closing to be. Okay, that is the expected closing. So that's the two ways of doing the expected closing, that is changing or updating the expected closing. Next is one of the most important metrics, that is the prorated revenue. So this is displayed at the top of each month's column. So you have the prorated revenue over here. Of June, it is 26,569. Of July, it is 15,666. So this is the prorated revenue. If you just keep the cursor on it, you can actually read it. That is the prorated revenue. So the prorated revenue is calculated using a simple but powerful formula. That is the expected revenue multiplied by the probability. Okay. So if you open this, you can see here you have the expected revenue. Okay. Similar to that, you have the probability. So this is the multiplication happens between the expected revenue as well as the probability. And based on that, the prorated revenue is calculated. So the probability is typically assigned based on the stage of the opportunity in the sales pipeline. So let's look at an example. That is, if you have an opportunity for $10,000 with a probability 50%. Okay. So if just I'm opening it, this is 10,000 and here the probability is 5%. Sorry. So this helps you. It's prorated revenue. Like if it's 10,000 and 50%, then the prorated revenue will be 5,000. Right? Here in this case, it will take the 5% of 10,956. That is multiplied by this particular thing. Okay, so that's how you get it. So this actually helps you get a more accurate picture of what you can realistically expect to close. So as you move opportunities between months, so I'm going back, the prorated revenue sums automatically, update giving you real-time financial status, financial insights actually. So each of these prorated revenues is being calculated and added together so that this will update on top of the month. So this will actually give you a real-time financial insight. The Kanban view is great for a quick overview, but Odoo offers various views to visualize your forecast data for deeper analysis. So you can simply click on the graph view to switch to a visual representation. This is the Kanban view. So here you have the graph view. Okay, so from here you can easily switch between the bar chart, the line chart, or even the pie chart for distribution by other measures. For an in-depth spreadsheet-like analysis, you can go to the pivot table. So if you go back to the bar chart, you can see different month and the prorated revenue shown here. So if you go to the measures, you can change that prorated revenue to recurring revenue, expected MRR, expected revenue, whatever it is. So let it be prorated revenue. And this bar chart, the line chart and the pie chart is showing the very same thing, but in different kinds of views. So measures can be changed from here, but the thing is only one measure can be used at once. So as they said, if you want a spreadsheet like view, you have to go to the pivot table. So in this pivot table, you can actually set or select multiple measures. The only measure we have right now in different stages is the prorated revenue. If you go and click on the measures, you can actually see the expected revenue. So I'm adding the expected revenue for each stage. So you can even add the exceeded closing days. So I'm removing that. So multiple things can be used over in the pivot table. Okay. So you can group your data by various criteria like salesperson or stage and drill down into numbers with incredible flexibility. So that can be done from here. So go to the filter, the arrow over here, click on that. So here you can actually filter it based on salesperson. So you can see corresponding to salesperson, each of them have come, or the sales team. Okay, whatever your desire is, based on that, the filtering or the grouping can be done. Okay, so it's that simple. And finally, if you just need a straightforward table of your opportunities, the list view is perfect. So here we have the list view of the very same thing. Okay, so here you can see the opportunity, the contact name, email, salesperson, prorated revenue, the expected MRR, and the stage. So for that, you can simply expand it and this will be showing the data. Corresponding to June, you have these much opportunities. For July, you have these much. And you can see one more thing. corresponding to the month, you can see a bracket and a count. So it shows the count of opportunities coming under this particular month. Okay. So it's that simple, and that's how you navigate and leverage the Odoo CRM forecast report. This tool is basically essential for any sales team looking to get a clear picture of their upcoming opportunities and build accurate sales predictions. So, by understanding the Kanban view, adjusting closing dates with a simple drag and drop comprehending prorated revenue, and utilizing the different report views, you're well on your way to mastering your sales forecasting in Odoo. What's your favorite feature of the Odoo Forecast Report? Let me know in the comments below. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more Odoo tutorials and business tech insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.